Narrative consultation companies like Sweet Baby Inc. are a plague on the video game industry, and since the start of Gamergate 2, we have seen a lot of them pop up because we are paying attention to who is making our games, and we are not allowing them to fly under the radar anymore. And now we're finding out that Sweet Baby Inc. has partnered with the Powell Group to push their woke agenda. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, this is actually a very big deal. It says the Powell Group announced it partnered with Sweet Baby Inc. to push its woke agenda and specifically to provide sensitivity and authenticity consulting at every stage of development. Master of the TDS, the host of the Gothic Therapy channel, discovered the partnership and shared it in a video. They're not just partnering with Sweet Baby Inc., they are going to help Sweet Baby Inc. reach a wider market and be able to appeal to more studios, more gamers, more companies under a name that is more trusted within the industry. Now, they had made a statement a week ago saying, "We believe you need diverse voices to solve diverse problems. Together with our partners at Sweet Baby Inc., we provide sensitivity and authenticity consulting at every stage of development. We connect you to an inclusive and knowledgeable team of consultants to best bring your story to life." Yeah, they're really knowledgeable on how to lose money because that's all that Sweet Baby Inc. games have been doing, at least recently. They've had about 2 successful games in the past, and that's because they were in existing franchises, God of War and Spider-Man, and I don't think that this is going to change anytime soon. I don't see Sweet Baby Inc. affiliated titles doing crazy numbers in the future, but you might have actually not have heard of the Powell Group, though they are relatively large within the industry. At this point in time, they have over 500 publishers and over 800 investors, all in this kind of community pool that they have, meaning now Sweet Baby Inc. has access to these companies, and sure, not every single company is going to work with each other, but say you are a developer looking for a publisher, or you are a developer looking for a consultation company, now their name will be in that list. The Powell Group actually has a lot of pull within the industry, and if you take to their website, they talk about how they provide sensitivity consulting services. We believe you need diverse voices to solve diverse problems. They, of course, want you to be able to reach a bigger audience, tell new stories, and represent empathetically. We seek to spark joy in marginalized players, which is, a good goal. Don't get me wrong. I want all different types of people to play video games and to have fun. But on the flip side, when you are sitting here and you are working for a company like Sweet Baby Inc., and all you do is take someone's game and twist it around and basically bully them into changes, it's not going to get my support, that's for sure. And narrative consultation companies have been around for a very long time. They're not some kind of new concept, but within the gaming industry, the reason why they really started gaining traction was because of Gamergate 1, because of people like Anita Sarkeesian. Even right now, Anita Sarkeesian has been posting about how she's been looking to get into consulting, and she's, open for business, basically. And the reason why the gaming industry has seen such a massive decline over the past just few years in quality, from storytelling to game mechanics and characters, is because of people like this. Kim Belair would rather sit and talk about politics all day. She's not a true gamer, but she can't make it in the political industry, just like the gaming journos at sites like Polygon, Kotaku, The Gamer. They couldn't make it at outlets like MSNBC, so they had to infiltrate a different industry, and it just happened to be video games because they saw a way to manipulate the people that are higher ups. These companies now fear what is going to happen if they don't add diversity and inclusivity. They know that they could face cancellation, that their products may released to a lot of backlash, but what they've done is they've created that situation for themselves. If you look at a company like Ubisoft, for example, right? They have focused so heavily on diversity and inclusion initiatives over the past few years, and it has not paid off for them. And they're facing tons of backlash for the quote historical accuracies in their games when we know that that's actually not the case. They are not hiring historians or developers who care about accuracy. They're just pumping out products that fit the specific narrative that they want to push because companies want those sweet, sweet ESG dollars. And Kim Belair isn't genuinely passionate about the gaming industry. She just wants to find a way to make money. A lot of people, Anita Sarkeesian, Zoe Quinn's, Kim Belairs, they're grifters, and they see the video game industry as a way to make a few extra bucks. And it's so sad to see because, like, I sit here every single day and I am talking about video games. I love video games. I want them to be better. I want this industry to thrive. But companies like Sweet Baby Inc., groups like the Powell Group are toxic to this industry. They are not helping us move forward. They are not actually making games better. What they are doing is finding a way to push their agendas into content because they know video games are the largest form of entertainment. And so, if they want their message to get to a ton of people, how are they going to do that? They're going to push it in products like video games because it reaches so many people and it's so disgustingly obvious. And it's sad to me because I want, again, video games to be better, but companies like this are just not going to help the industry move forward. And as Master of the TDS points out, the company's sensitivity consulting webpage features a number of colored blocks in front of the Sweet Baby Inc. logo and reiterates what the company is now providing. We believe you need, diverse voices to solve diverse problems. And as I say all of the time, I do think that the best person for the job should get the job. Your gender should not matter. Your sexuality should not matter. Your skin color should not matter. And I think that it's great to have all different sorts of types of characters within video games, but forced diversity and forced inclusion is the problem because you end up with hollow characters, shallow characters who have no real substance, and the only thing they've got going for them is their identity, whether it's their sexuality or, their skin color again, and that doesn't make a character good. What makes a character good is their compassion, their empathy, their strength, sometimes their hard-headedness, things that make them human. And we're just not seeing that in a lot of video games right now. So we're finding out that Sweet Baby Inc. has partnered with the Powell Group to push their woke agenda, and this is not going to be a positive thing for the gaming industry. It means now that Sweet Baby has even more access to even more companies. And they've always claimed that they were just a small little group of 16 people. Yet the retort that I've always given is, then how have you worked with companies like Microsoft, like Sony, like Epic? And they have had a large reach for a long time, but it seems that that reach is going to get even larger. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.